Dominic Hannigan, 3 minutes.
Thank you, Alas Karen Corlan. Thank you for the opportunity to speak on the motion here tonight. As chairperson of the European Union Affairs Committee, I'm grateful to the independents for putting down this motion. I think it's very important that we have as much discussion about European issues as possible, and I think it's very important given how essential it is that here in Ireland we understand the issues that are currently being debated. I do have to disagree with the thrust of their motion, because when they say that there's been no proper discussion in relation to the Eurozone and Ireland, I think that's not the case. That's not what my experience has been. Apart from discussions across the airwaves and in the media, organisations such as the IIEA and the European Movement of Ireland have made sure that there have been discussions across town halls in Ireland. And there's also been a lot of discussion within this House. For example, during the discussions last year around the fiscal compact debate, we had in-depth discussions about the Eurozone, about the Euro, and the role of the European Central Bank, and those discussions were warts and all. We talked about the fundamental flaws, we talked about how we needed to change them, how we needed to bring in new systems and processes to protect the Euro. The current work of the Committee of European Union Affairs is also looking at the issues in relation to such things as financial integration, the banking problems, banking integration, European economic and monetary union, and we're also talking about democratic legitimacy and accountability and political integration. And we're having this debate because I think we all agree that the European Union is at a crossroads. I agree with what the Taoiseach just said. I think that Irish recovery and European recovery are inextricably linked. So it's important that we have this debate to discuss how we got into the current crisis and how we get out of that. And the debate that we're having at my committee has had input from across Irish society. We've had academics such as Seamus Coffey from UCC, we've had people from Taskin, we've had Professor Bridget Laffin, we've had Dr. Gavin Barrett, we've had Professor John McHale, we've had other economists such as Dr. Alan Nahairn. We've also asked for members of the media to come in. We've had journalists such as RTÉ's Sean Whelan, Dan O'Brien of the Irish Times, Anne Cahill of the Irish Examiner, and we've had people like the head of the Central Bank, Professor Patrick Honohan, telling us his views on banking and monetary union. We've also had politicians such as Gay Mitchell from Dublin, Emer Costello, and we've even had Paul Murphy MEP. So we've had a range of views in relation to this debate. The debate, by the way, that we're having on the committee is open to all members of this House, and whilst none of the signatories of this particular motion have been in to date to take part in any of these debates, I would like to extend an invitation to people like Deputy Springle and others, that they can come in, they can make submissions in writing if they don't want to commit to the debate, but it isn't. But we are trying to make sure that we have as many members as possible taking part in these debates. It's ongoing. If anybody has any suggestions about the type of speakers that we should have at the debates, we're very willing to invite them in. So I would just like to conclude on that. I'll ask Karen Corla. Our debates are ongoing and will continue on until the summer, and they're open to all members of this House. It's important that we have as wide a range of views expressed at those debates as possible.